Hello there, I'm B3M, but you call me Ben, and man, we finally got more cartoon Funko Pops. So I figured it'd be fitting if I myself was a cartoon for this video, living in a cartoon world. Unfortunately, I cannot do that in real life, so instead I'll have to keep on talking about these Funko Pops in self-denial. Anyways, let's talk about all of Funko's cartoon classics. The days start off pretty well. I mean, we got Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter and Dee Dee. I think he translates really well into Funko form. Dee Dee also looks good in Funko form, but something about the eyes and the big smile. Oh my gosh, it's not creepy, but it's just so in your face, just out there. I love it so much. None of these pops I'm about to mention look bad in any way, personally, in my opinion. I just think that some of them are a bit more funny than others in their own ways. They got their own quirks, which make them interesting. And I'll get on to some of those pops later. But for this Dee Dee, it's not creepy, but it's the level just before that. I love it so much. Both of these pops are pretty awesome, and I'm glad we got them. Next up, we got the Powerpuff Girls. I really love how the stands are actually their characters. They're part of the pops themselves. They're colored to match each character, because usually, it's just the clear white translucent plastic, but this is so much better as it looks like the beams that they're flying out of. They're pretty simple Funko Pops in their own right, but the characters in the show are pretty simple characters, and so I really like how they translate well to Funko form. They don't have too many details, which fits the characters. Then we go on to the next page, and we got these guys. I love how Mojo Jojo, his Funko Pop, it looks awful yet amazing at the same time. That's something about the face, how his head's in the Funko form, but then his mouth comes out just like the character in the cartoon. I don't know. I think I personally like the soda look of him better, just how it's stylized. But I will say that this is a pretty funny pop. We also got the pink guy there. I'm blanking on his name. I'm sorry. I'm not a huge Powerpuff Girls fan. But Mojo Jojo there, something about it is just like a very, not hysterically funny Pops figure, but when you see it, you'll at least get a good chuckle if you see it in person. I don't know. I think it's a funny looking pop. Next, we got Cow and Chicken, and I have a feeling that these are going to be very, very popular. Look at those designs. I mean, oh, it's so creepy in its own way, as it should be. The character designs for Cow and Chicken, if you've seen the show, are interesting to say the least. And so, although it might look a little bit creepy when you first look at them, I think that it totally fits the characters. It's one of the best looking Pops figures of the year. That chicken, I don't know. Just the way that it's got that humongous smile with the eyes literally sticking out like the character. I think it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think that that's the best way they could have turned it into a Funko Pop. Now here are some Funko Pops that are going to be very popular for a couple months and then kind of die down. The Blue's Clues Pops. Now I was definitely in the right age range when this show came out. I was, a child, young and naive, and I absolutely loved the color blue and dogs. So Blue's Clues, a little mystery element in there, and you got yourself an award-winning show. Absolutely loved this show when I was a kid. I, watched it all the time. I think I even had the Notebook. And the Funko Pop itself looks pretty great. I like that there's going to be a Flocked Hot Topic exclusive. That's pretty cool. And, with the video that came out recently of Steve, saying how he's proud of us all, it's got a little bit now of an emotional punch to it, this Funko Pop. So I have a feeling that these are going to be very, very popular. Next up, we got Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love this Funko Pop. So many of these Pops I love so much. It's going to be a hit to the wallet. But I love how he has to have a stand because his legs are too weak because he's, shivering from being such a coward. I love it so much. I think that this is probably, out of all of these, the best design Funko Pop because it is Courage the Cowardly Dog. The only difference is the Funko black eyes. That is the only difference. It looks exactly like the character. He's doing the classic pose. Love it so much. Probably my least favorite reveal, but not really for a particular reason. It's just the free Pebbles Fred with Spoon Pop and Tea bundle. It's a GameStop exclusive. I think that the shirt itself is actually kind of cool. It's got a little bit of that, like Hot Topic feel to me. I feel like that'd be sold at Hot Topic or something. But overall, the pop itself is cool. It's just Fred with a spoon. I think that's very basic, but it gets the point across that, hey, you like the Flintstones, you like Fruity Pebbles. Now here's probably the fan favorite wave in this whole day. We got the Adventure Time Pops. Now I gotta admit, I have not seen Adventure Time. I know, boo me in the comments. But I will say, I absolutely do love the designs of these. And I've seen so many BMO clips, so I love BMO without even seeing the show. But Jake the dog there with his, little cassette player and the headphones, that's awesome. And we got Princess Bubblegum in that shirt. The Hot Topic exclusive BMO with a bow and arrow. I haven't even seen the show. I really want that one. And we also got BMO with the Kiss My Cook apron, which I also really like. Then we got Finn there, which is probably a huge scene from the show that I just haven't seen yet. And then I forgot the character's name, the purple character. I forgot, I'm sorry, but I know he goes like, oh my gosh. Oh. That was a good impression, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna say it is. Anyways, I think that the Funko Pops themselves look pretty awesome, and I know that there's a lot of fans of this show. I mean, how can you not like these? BMO especially, I think is one of the best translated into Funko form, as his eyes literally are BMO eyes. For this, I gotta admit, I don't know who this is. It's Roger Ramjet from Roger Ramjet, Hero of Our Nation. I don't know who this is. It's only limited to 7,000 pieces. That's a pretty limited amount, honestly. And then his chase version is a black and white version of him. I don't know who Robert Ramjet is, so I'm not going to say anything about the character, but the design's pretty interesting. I also don't know who Snorky is. I'm sorry, I know there's probably fans of this, but I don't know who Snorky is. Snorky is from the Banana Splits. I think that's a kind of cool looking soda, very fun looking soda. Also limited to 7,500 pieces, so not many of them. And then they got a Flock Chase, so a pretty interesting soda. But my favorite soda out of all of these days is the Underdog soda. Now I'm kind of an Underdog fan. Like, I watched the Disney remake and then started watching the cartoon, and I really like the cartoon. And so I like that his chase version is actually his shoe shining outfit when he's shining shoes to make money. I remember there was one episode where he was an electrician, I think, or maybe he was fixing a power line. I don't remember, but I remember that his main job was a shoe shiner. And so I really like this soda. I think it looks pretty good. I like how he's got like the baggy, clothes, because, he's just a plush animal, basically. And for our next soda, here's the name, Fuzzy Lumpkins. I did not know who this guy was called earlier, so sorry about that. So Fuzzy here as a soda too, also from Powerpuff Girls. It's a fun looking one. I think the pop is better, but if you like sodas more than Funko Pops, which is kind of honestly crazy, then you will enjoy this soda, as it is pretty cool looking. And then the chase just has a hat, which I guess is something from the show. Don't know about it, but it's kind of funny. This is also a pop that I don't know much about, but I'm sure if I get any comments on this video, they're going to be correcting me here. This is Powered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. I did not watch that show as a kid. I apologize. But this Funko Pop is honestly hilarious. I gotta look up what this character looks like inside the show, because this is a pretty awesome Funko Pop. It's a GameStop exclusive, EB exclusive, and I really do like it. And now, for our last reveal of the day, we got Peppa Pig. Now, this is my second favorite announcement of the day, and let me explain why. Look at that Funko Pop. Look at how creepy it is. This is not Peppa Pig. This is Piggy from the Roblox horror game. This is such an amazingly designed pop that it reminds me of a horror game rather than Peppa Pig. And I absolutely love that. No little kid is going to want this Funko Pop. No. This is for the fans of the show who absolutely love Peppa Pig and love the design. And I think that's extremely horrifying, and I love it so much. I'm picking it up the day it comes out. Oh wait, it actually came out today. Oh, I gotta pre-order this after the video, because that is an awesome Funko Pop. That is why I love this guy, because Peppa Pig is absolutely terrifying in its own way. It's one of those characters you should not see from in front. You should always see them from the sides, like Phineas and Ferb. And so I love this pop, that you actually get to see the 3D view and see how terrifying of a character Peppa Pig is. Well, turns out that wasn't actually the last reveal of the day. The very last reveal of the day, a little bit late, but whatever, is Johnny Bravo. Now, if you've seen the show, you know what kind of character this is. He's, great guy. Yeah, totally. I think the Funko Pop himself looks pretty good. It's very accurate to the character. He might have made some questionable decisions, but you gotta love the show still. So with that, that was the final reveal of the Funko Classic Cartoons. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite reveal from the Cartoon Classics was. And have a beautiful day, have a great day, and goodbye now.